Hey Aries, welcome. Bringing you a general reading for the collective of Aries, Sun and Rising. Not date or time specific. I trust that whenever you come upon this reading, if it speaks to you, if it aligns with your storyline and it resonates, then it's your reading. No matter if it's 6 months from now, doesn't matter. So also, in case you missed it, I uploaded a morning musing this morning. So that's a new feature for the channel. It's just a little extra, like over my shoulder view into how I tap into the energies that are going to come, for the signs I'm going to read for later. So that's what the morning musings are about. If you missed it, at the end of this video, when the end screen comes up, there will be a little box and you can just, with the title, and you can just click it and it will take you right there. So whether or not I continue to do the morning musings will depend on interest level. It's been a little iffy so far. So if you'd like me to continue those, please do show your interest. Watch it, like it, share it, subscribe. Okay. Anywho, here is 2 oracle cards from Sacred Traveler. One for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. As always, feel free to flip the energies around. I just set my structure. That doesn't mean it can't come through reversed for you. So Divine Masculine gets Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. Mystic Healer. Pretty powerful. And I love this kind of co-creative energy. Feminine gets miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. So we've got healing and miracles in this connection. Whoop. That would not be fun if that went overboard. Okay. So really nice spiritual messages coming through for you in the oracle. Pulling 1 card for you, Aries, from Energy Oracle. Just 1 card for the Aries watching, Sun or Rising. Perfect. See, I knew I was feeling the connection here. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, card 41. 7th chakra. So as you know, 5th, 6th, 7th, our 7th chakra, connection to our higher self, to our spiritual team. Ooh. Let me just give you a little bit of a flavor for it. Right? Spiritual connection, intuition, inspiration. The beautiful angel Uriel, also called the fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown, vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness, so allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. And I'm feeling the mystic healing and the miracles, and now this connection to your higher self and to your intuitive gifts. It's all kind of coming together here, Aries. So FYI, pay attention, get tuned in. You may receive messages and downloads. You may have been receiving messages and downloads that now it's all making sense. This could also speak to part of your twin flame mission, the mystic healing and the miracles for some of you. All right, let's take a look at your connection. Sure, judgment, answering the call. Wow, something very powerful is happening here. This is Scorpio energy in the judgment card. Right? Rising up, being given an opportunity to answer the call of the angels. Second chances, forgiveness, redemption. Woo! And perfect for the feminine 10 of Wands. Offloading any negative karma. This is completion. You've completed a grueling, brutal, challenging, difficult, burdensome cycle. It's done. Next card out would be the Ace of Wands, right? Resetting to the new, divinely inspired passion of the Wands energy. So really good for the Aries energy there. Perfect. Ace of Swords. Five of Pentacles came out this morning. So did the Knight of Swords. I'll show you the cards and walk you through it. So did Justice. You all need to watch the morning musing. Ace of Pentacles. That's a little different. And the Nine of Cups. So, wow. I'll run through this part really quick. This is how you're showing up in the reading. Masculine ready to answer the call. Feminine ready to offload the negative karma, offload a burdensome cycle and begin anew. Perfect. In the past, we have the Ace of Swords, an aha moment. This is clarity, a divine gift of insight, wisdom, knowledge. It feels to me as if it's like a moment of reckoning, a moment of super crystal clear clarity on what you're really dealing with or what you were really dealing with. I'm talking to the masculine here. This is the past position. It's that moment of epiphany. Oh, I get it now. And their present experience, though, in the connection is the Five of Pentacles. Somehow unable to access the warmth of the connection, possibly feeling out in the cold, rejected, devalued. This is a very destabilizing energy, the Five of Pentacles. The truth of the matter is that if these two just walked around the corner and went in the door of the church, they would be able to they'd be able to seek shelter from the cold. So there is a little bit of focus here on lack. There's a little bit of a focus on abandonment. So please keep that in mind. Sometimes it's a mindset that we have to overcome to find that stability. In the future, Knight of Swords, clearing the air. Taking that energy of the Swords energy is very fast. It's very mental. It's your logical brain, your reasoning brain, and it's all about truth, honor, integrity, character, and getting out ahead of something that isn't very easy to deal with or reckon with, right? Not very easy to deal with or reckon with. Time to clear the air around something that is perceived as being destabilizing or devaluing on some level. Looking for forgiveness and or a second chance here. Feminine in the past, Justice, Libra energy of the Justice card. That was out twice this morning. It felt to me like it was about some measure of vindication, something being brought into balance by a virtue of being judged or adjudicated as being something that's now made clear and fair. It can be a legal situation for some of you, so I don't want to leave that out of the mix. I did want to mention that. And then, so for some of you, let's just call it what it is. It can reference divorce, somebody filing, somebody waiting, somebody finalizing. It can be those kind of legal finalizations in connections in 3D, but I'm just going to throw that out there. It didn't come through to me as being the predominant message coming through, but feminine's experience in this connection now is this brand new beginning. So that would make sense for some of you that say, yep, I'm dealing with, then this would be your new beginning. It is an upgrade to me. It feels like a big offer, maybe taking the connection to the next level. This is a divine gift of stability, groundedness, abundance, commitment. And moving forward, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, I like it because to some degree it's wish fulfillment. It's like everything kind of comes together. And the nines are about, you're wrapping up a lesson. You're not quite there yet. Here, you're there, and you get to offload it. But with the Nine of Cups, you're still kind of finalizing some lessons on an emotional level, feeling kind of content, some wish fulfillment around it. But this card, there's a little warning. There could be some complacency involved. So let's double check that with the clarifiers. Oh my gosh, guys, I have a headache today. Gotta tell you, there's not enough Advil in the world. It has a grip. It's had a grip on me for 2 days. Someone's trying to tell me something. Judgment, please. Yes. There's our moving toward love. The Knight of Cups is all about romance and putting your heart out, right out in the open, wearing your heart on your sleeve, nothing to hide on an emotional level. So what we see with the Judgment card is there's an opportunity here for a second chance at love and romance, and the expression, taking action on it. Wow. That would be a wish granted, and it ushers in a lot of healing with the star, Aquarian energy of the star. Woo! What's on the bottom? 10 of Pentacles. I have the 10 of Swords here too, but it doesn't feel like it speaks to me as much as the 10 of Pentacles. This is life partnership. So I'm feeling almost as if there's a second chance at life partnership here. The fact that it's underneath sort of to me suggests that it's in the psyche of the Divine Masculine. It's not their primary focus right now. They're answering the call, moving toward love with their heart on their sleeve, holding out hope, faith, and trust that the universe has their back, will grant the wish and bring in some healing. And underneath, their mind is their psyche is kind of rumbling with ideas of this abundance, the stability, the completion in 3D, and life partnership. So if there's a marriage here that I'm talking about, that would be a nod toward that as well. In the past, Ace of Swords. Page of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Forgive me, guys, 2 of Swords. That was there this morning. Wrestling, like in the past there, I feel like this masculine got some information. It kind of dropped in out of nowhere. They didn't know what to do with it. So Page of Pentacles, little baby steps. But it was perceived as a crossroads. The Judgment is the major arcana crossroads card. This is the suits crossroads card. One more on that, please. Queen of Wands. Okay, so Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. So it could just be representing the fire energy. What's underneath? Pray tell. 3 of Cups. So, as you know, for those of you who've watched me for any length of time, not always, but pretty often, the Queen of Wands sort of shows up in these twin flame soulmate relationship readings as a karmic partner. Not for any other reason, not for astrological purposes at all, but just because the whole fire element in this little magical mystical cat, right? Sort of that energy of, I've got some powers here. I know what I want. I take no prisoners. The Queen of Wands is very self-assured, lots of strong energies, very alluring, knows how to use their sensuality, their sexuality. That's why she often shows up as a karmic partner, just for that reason alone. So please don't mistake what I'm trying to say here. But underneath, yeah, we've got a 3 of Cups. We've got a third-party situation here going on, and a Queen of Wands that is in the mix, maybe running interference between the Divine Masculine and Feminine. I feel as if there was some clarity that came in around it, and a masculine that didn't know what to do, didn't know the next step to take. And so they were thrown into this indecision. The 2 of Swords is about kind of going within for the clarity, taking a moment to sit back, quiet the noise, and get very centered, very calm, very clear about a decision that has to be made and how you're going to proceed. So that's what happened in the past, although the Page of Pentacles suggests that at first glance, the Ace of Swords was received in a way that was not very evolved. Right? Kind of, well, here I've got this information. What do I do with it in 3D? Page of Pentacles. Don't know what to do. And, right, Queen of Wands and the 3 of Cups underneath. So I have a feeling there was a third party here. Please know that third party energy doesn't have to be a person. It could be anything that interrupts, that takes attention away from the primary focus of the divine counterparts on each other. It can be distance, it can be jobs, it can be, childcare parenting responsibilities. It can be anything. But in this case, I'm looking at a Queen of Wands, and I'm suspicious. Five of Pentacles, out in the cold, feeling rejected, devalued. Wow. Six of Wands on top of the Five of Pentacles. So not knowing how to access the warmth of this connection, but wanting to make it right. Six of Wands is peace among our kingdoms. It's the win-win. It's the coming back from battle victorious. No blood was shed. It's a card of reconciliation. Let's reconcile the differences that have us apart from each other. Ooh, have us both feeling out in the cold, maybe both feeling devalued on some level. There's a lot of instability in the five. And now we've got two sixes, right? Reconciling with the past life soulmate. This came out in the morning musing as well. So now I'm seeing very clearly that we've got a masculine who's stepping in. Their present experience in the connection is one of, I don't know how to get in. I don't know how to break through whatever has kind of caused a wedge, driven a wedge between the two of us. I don't know how to do that. I want reconciliation with my past life soulmate. The two sixes are perfect as an antidote to the five. Sixes are about stability. We've got balanced emotions, balanced passions, a win-win when tempers flare, peace among our kingdoms. See where I'm going? So I feel really positive around the power of the sixes to overcome this Five of Pentacles energy. And yeah, in the future, clear the air, get out ahead of it, take swift action with your truth, with your honor, with your integrity, dear masculine. This was there too. Seven of Cups. You're going to have to kind of overcome. This is about overcoming all the emotional instability, the emotional overwhelm, the confusion. Seven of Cups sometimes is just a card of despair, right? I don't know which way to turn. Anywhere way I turn, this is just too overwhelming. I don't know how to tackle this on an emotional level. So the fact that that lands on the Knight of Swords tell me there's a real strong energy around clearing the air and removing the emotion, the drama, the overwhelm, the confusion. Woo, Knight of Wands. Moving in with passion, very clear, very determined, very focused, ardent, right? That kind of swashbuckler energy. So we have two knights. I'm seeing a masculine in the future that wants to take action. Both the wands and the swords are fast-moving energies, days to weeks, like they're not wasting any time. And now I'm getting the doubling down of the justice. Wow. So that's what's going to bring in the fairness, the balance, the equal give and take. Justice kind of feels a little Six of Pentacles in this part of the reading, especially because we have the Five of Pentacles. So to me, I've got a feeling as if there is something that's been terribly out of balance, very one-sided, very unfair. That's why justice comes out twice here, as it did in the morning musing. I'm still feeling for some of you some legal issue that will be determinative of how this connection moves forward. My gosh, guys, you are not playing today. Yep, I'm done with feeling ghosted. I'm done with feeling abandoned. I'm done with feeling out in the cold. I'm done. I like this. I like that there's a wrap up here. The Ten of Wands for the feminine with the Five of Pentacles saying as if, and now it's a clarifier, right? And over here, the Five of Pentacles is coming through from the main spread. So it feels more powerful in the masculine side of the reading, but the feminine is mirroring that energy and saying, yeah, we got to lay this down. That's enough instability. It feels very much like someone stepping into their power. Do you see the mirrored energy of the Judgment? Ready to answer the call. I'm not going to let anything keep us unstable anymore. I'm closing that chapter. Boom. And now, what are you closing the chapter on? Not being able to access the warmth of this connection, stepping into the judgment, the power of this is reunion. It's reunion, it's redemption, it's second chances. In some cases, it may require forgiveness, okay? So we do it. We learn our lessons. We make nice. We make peace, six of wands, and we move forward together. We answer the call. This reading is really flipping me out because, right, this was in the morning reading as well. 3 of Swords. Y'all got to go watch that reading. Come back and tell me it aligned. The 3 of Swords underneath. I'm glad it's underneath. Dear Feminine. Dear Feminine, this represents growth. Because underneath, to some degree, still nursing some wounds. But no longer paying any homage to this feeling devalued crap. Nope. I know what I want. I'm answering the call. I'm taking this opportunity at reunion. Now, the 3 of Swords is there as a reminder. It's under the surface. It's bubbling up there. It's probably guiding the feminine's behavior in a lot of ways because, you know, those kind of wounds stay close. They kind of hover underneath. But I love the fact that the feminine, and we've got this Ace of Pentacles right now, brand new day, turn the page, new beginning, re-upping, reaffirming our commitment to each other, upping the connection for some of you. For others of you, you may just, boom, completely walk away. Justice in the past. Swear. Tell me, those of you who saw it, that I'm not pulling all the same damn cards. World. Endings and new beginnings. We got that. Aquarius and Capricorn. As above, so below. We're getting closure here. We're getting closure on what wasn't making sense, what was keeping us feeling separate from one another, apart from one another, unable to access the warmth of the connection. Could be a person, could be a Queen of Wands, could be a third party that just steps into the mix and is a spoiler here. Whatever it is, on some level in the past, a feminine's like, I need closure around this. I need the vindication. I need the justice to come in and re-establish a sense of balance and harmony here. Ace of Pentacles right now. I love you guys so much. It makes me want to cry. Seriously, and with my headache, I could cry anyway. Ugh. The Sun, the beautiful Leo energy of the Sun card, brand new day, new opportunity, taking this gift of the Ace of Pentacles feminine and running with it. Get on that little pony and ride off into the sunset. This is turning the page, entering the new year. This represents a year, entering the new age of Aquarius with your face turned to the sun. I will accept no substitutions. I want commitment. I want happiness. I want abundance. I want stability. And oh, by the way, I'm answering the call for that. Despite the disappointments of the past, despite the heartaches and the heart heaviness of the past, I'm putting all that to bed. Marie Kondo it out to the curb, 10 of Wands, and I am presently ready to receive the next level in this connection. Wow. I don't even want to touch it. I really don't want to touch it. Well, I will touch here. Caught my eye, can't help it. 6 of Swords, moving to calmer waters. Woo, that's powerful. Getting beyond the drama of it all. 9 of Cups. Oof. Show me the 9 of Cups, please, in the future. Yeah, wish fulfillment and reigniting the torch of passion. There's contentment in this 9 of Cups, so I'm feeling good about it here in this part of the spread, especially in the future position. It's like I'm going to sit back now and enjoy the fruits of my labor on an emotional level. Wow, this feels good. I'm relaxed. I'm kind of in a nice zen, comfortable emotional state. ready to receive this. And this is totally your card, Aries. That Ace of Wands is like, yeah, I'm going to pick up that torch and I'm going to run. Beautiful Ace of Wands energy for you, a divine gift of inspired passion. Whoo! Now, this is your card. It's the Tower. I don't think, now the Tower showing up, don't get nervous. I actually feel like this is something that's already gone down. So when you're looking at the future, this in reverse, this card is about clearing the dust after it settles, clearing it all away. What wasn't stable has already come down. I can see it throughout this whole spread, and I saw it in the morning musing. So normally when the Tower comes out, especially in the present positions, is happening now. I think it's already happened. And it's about you, Aries, clearing the air, letting the dust settle and clearing, sweeping it all away. Harnessing the energy of the power of the Tower. Tower power. Hashtag. Right? You know, harnessing the energy of it, seeing it as a divine gift, something to inspire you, to build something more stable and long-lasting. Something that can align with the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm not bothered by it there, right? Because here's what's underneath. The Ten of Cups and the Divine Masculine. More Aries energy. So this is you coming through really strongly in the reading. Just your Aries energy right here. The Ace of Wands, the Tower, and the Divine Masculine. But underneath, it's about, on top, it's harnessing the power of what happened with the Tower moment. With everything that wasn't already stable has been dispensed with, disposed of. Ten of Wands, right? I already said, sweep it out. Underneath, what is motivating you? What's kind of bubbling up to the surface of your psyche? The happily ever after with your Divine Masculine. Right? That's what helps you grab that torch, that Ace of Wands, and move forward with confidence and emotional contentment and some wish fulfillment to go beyond what came down in the past. Lovely reading, perfect energy. If this is speaking to you, Aries, I'm going to take it to the extended. The link is below this video in the description box. Some of you have to click a little carrot, little down carrot to get it to drop down. I think it's in the first or second sentence. It's a link to the extended, and I'm going to do a 3-card spread, clarify all of that. What do you really need to focus on? What might be in the way of that? What can you do about what's in the way? And then your messages to and from each other. What are you trying to communicate? What energies are you putting out there at 5D that are being picked up by your divine counterpart? A card for you, Aries, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. I'm feeling a lot of power right here, so I can't wait to see what comes out there. And then, of course, the last card is what can you expect going forward and in what time frame. So if timing is a factor, it would show up there. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But I look forward to seeing you there. This reading is crazily connected to the morning musing, so make sure you check that out at the very least. Otherwise, Aries, I look forward to seeing you in the extended in a second or in a future reading. Take care.